we're getting down to like all the allegations, and I can't even defend anyone because it sounds weird.
It's
right?
crazy. Yeah, I agree with you. That's why I'm just assuming it's a lie. Yeah.
Yeah, and so like there were Drake stans on Twitter who were like pulling up like age of consent in different states, and they were like,
oh yeah, wild,
state,
bro. That's crazy.
Like in this state you could be 17, and like it's like no, bro, like that's fucking weird.
That's weird. You weirdo shit.
Weird. Like for you to even like
use that as a line of defense. Yeah,
and be like defending Drake who doesn't know you, and like the
bro.
weirdest shit Drake has on camera is him kissing that 17-year-old at that concert.
Yeah. It's sus.
He was 23. She was like 16 or 17.
17, yeah. Or about to be turned 17.
Yeah, but it's weird. Like, no matter, like, if it's a small age gap or not, like, it's weird, man. Yeah. Like, I can't sit there and be like, oh, but age of consent, like, bro, that's just like, that's
I would go on record and say that no matter what the art is, male or female, it's weird whenever you bring a fan on stage and do shit that isn't inappropriate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even when like female like R&B singers will like give a lap dance to somebody on stage, a fan or whatever, like I think that's weird too. Yeah. But that's just me though.
No, I get that.
You know,
I mean, and
that's just me.
It's odd, and you're using obviously like your
like when Usher goes on the crowd and starts like singing to people's girls. I'm like, that's corny, dog. Go sing your song, sing your song, bro. Like we here to watch you sing, not watch you pull people's girls. Like
I'd be pissed, bro. I'd catch a case if that shit happened to me and my girl, bro. I'm getting arrested.
I'm not insecure, like I don't think I would say anything. I don't even think my girl would like it in general, because she wouldn't like the spotlight.
Yeah.
But like, I just think I think you're crossing a line of your role as the entertainer.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for lack of a better term, you're like trying to content farm. You know what I mean? You're like farming a reaction, farming.
Yeah, because it's gonna go viral.
Yeah.
The other weird shit that Drake has done is the Millie Bobby thing.
That's a little crazy, bro.
She was 13, bro, when they met.
Yeah.
And then she has a photo that has like some caption and then like a little photo credit to Drake. They're on a boat. It's weird, man. It's like there's just certain shit you shouldn't do, and no matter like how big of a star you are, like it doesn't matter. And I know like she probably saw it as like, he's coming to me. He's innocent, the biggest artist. Like he's probably trying to give me advice and shit. But
it looks sus.
Yeah, like
especially when they reframe it. But that's my point.
Yeah,
that's my point. He like all of those interactions, probably nothing happened. But because if you look at it like without context, it just happened. Yeah. And you're like, okay, I mean, I'm not gonna put that much into it. But then when you angle it, when Kendrick angles it in that direction, now you reframe the content, and you're like, whoa, that looks sus. And that's why I'm saying he's executing the lie better. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like whatever lie he's pulling at, or he's pulling the string at, he's executing it so flawlessly that like you can't help but look at those things and not look at them without being innocent. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you look at them with like, that's weird, right? Because now you recontextualize everything, and I think that's the effectiveness of Kendrick Lamar.
Even when it happened, though, people were still kind of like, "Why are you hanging out with a 13-year-old?" Like the first photo they had was like backstage at his concert, and that was fine, like she's meeting him or whatever. But then the rest of the stories came out, and then she was like, "Oh, we text all the time. He says he misses me." That's when it gets weird.
Advice about boys.
Yeah. Like if someone was
that's some weird shit, bro.
If someone was texting my 15-year-old not daughter, but like niece or whatever, and this guy is in his 30s, is a famous artist, I wouldn't be.
He might have been in his 20s at the time, but yeah, regardless, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, regardless, like I would be like, bro, like what the fuck are you doing?
What's happening?
Like, yeah. So. They didn't ever really bring it up after that. It was just always kind of a floating thing that they were like, this is weird. But you're right. Like Kendrick definitely used that, and then the public perception of Drake is not good. Like more people hate like Drake than they are fans of Kendrick, and like that's what Twitter showed me. That's what the beef showed me, is that people were like, I hate Drake to his core. That like I want to see his demise. I mean,
I'm not sure I believe that.
I don't know, man. Like I said,
because on one hand, and this is the only reason I might push back on that. I find it weird to say if you get Drake on a song, it's gonna do unbelievable numbers, but but like the same amount of people want him to fail.
Yeah.
That that doesn't sit. It doesn't like fit very like peacefully in my head. Like you either got the hit and everybody likes you, or people want you to fail. And I guess it could be possible that both are true.
Yeah.
And that like you at the club, dancing to Nice for What, pissed off that he made Nice for What, but that seems even cornier to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? I do think there are Drake haters. I do think that there are Drake haters, but I don't think there's enough Drake haters to make that jump palpable or like. But that's just my instinct. You could be right. Well, but my instinct is that like this dude touches anything and it turns to gold.
Yeah.
On a music level.
Yeah.
So like, the haters can't be that strong. Well, you know what I'm saying? No, I just think that he cut the angle really well.
For sure. But if we stay on that, it's he is producing hits. He is producing songs for the club, for the summer,
for women,
for women. Like he is producing the hits. There's definitely a bunch of people who hate him.